Everyone, today I'm going to review The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This is my first by his, and I was wanting to see. I've read a lot of mixed opinions and um, mixed reviews on this book, and I wanted to see for myself if it was like people say. So, um, and the first half, well, first quarter probably, I wasn't really interested in the book. It was very slow getting started for me. And then when it did get started into it properly, it reminded me of things like Rear Window and Disturbia, which I'm quite interested in, like people looking into other people's houses through a pair of binoculars, that sort of thing, and suspected murder. And in this case, it's a wife, I believe, that is suspected of murdering the husband. Um, and yeah, I don't know, it's the husband suspected of killing the wife. Sorry. Um, and yeah, it was interesting. Those bits like where it focused on that and just the actual like looking into someone else's house, like and being their privacy sort of thing. It was most interesting at those points of the book. Um, but then it really did turn into like something that I wasn't expecting, and like the twist was just quite unrealistic, and I wasn't really able to be invested in it anymore. So, um, yeah, I just thought um, a lot of it was boring me anyway. Like a lot of the filler stuff bored me a bit, but yeah, it's definitely not gonna be for everyone. It's gonna be for a select audience that are interested in big plot twists that really are quite unbelievable, and just the shock factor of it and stuff. People who like that sort of thing. But I think it was just a bit too unrealistic for me to be invested in it any longer. So yeah, but I still want to read more by the author, seeing as this is my first book by him, and I've read things that say that his other books are good. So I just got this one because this is the first one I saw when I was out, and yeah, I just decided to get it and see if it really was um, worthy of being so controversial in people's opinions and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I can definitely see where they're coming from, and I can definitely agree for the most part that the twist is quite unrealistic, and then that really does take you out of the story. Because, like I said, I was interested in the sort of Rear Window type storytelling of the book, and yeah, it was good up to a certain point, and then it sort of falls apart. You have to really believe in the twist, which is very unrealistic. So yeah, um, I'd like I said, I'd recommend it if you are into unexpected plot twists and maybe a bit of unrealistic storytelling um, towards the end at least, because the rest of the book plays out like a sort of paranoid murder thriller, and yeah, it just takes a turn that doesn't really fit with the story, which is why I got disinterested in it. And yeah, um, but yeah, I'll still read more Riley Sager, seeing as his first book I've read. And um, yeah, I've heard that the Final Girls, I think it's called, and Lock Every Door, and like Middle, I think it's called Middle of the Night, um, are good by him. So I will have to check those out. when I get to it. But this one, yeah, just wasn't really for me towards the end, and sort of ruins the story from that point on. But yeah, definitely will check out more of his because I am interested in his storytelling, at least from the first maybe third of the book, and then um the last quarter of it was like you know unrealistic. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say on that.